Today, we are going to categorize every single Motiv ball in production in our 6-ball categorical scale. This is going to be strong smooth, strong sharp, medium smooth, medium sharp, weak smooth, and weak and sharp. We're going to put every ball that Motiv has to offer right now in those categories, so make sure to stay tuned to see where your favorite Motiv balls fit against each other. There are going to be 19 bowling balls on this list. We're going to fit them into categories based on strongest to weakest. So the further left a ball is on the column, on the row, apologies, the earlier it's going to be compared to its competition. So for this first category, we'll get into it and I'll explain a little bit of that. But if you enjoy this series, if you like to see these categorization videos, make sure to let me know down below in the comments. Make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe. That's the best way to help notify me that you enjoy these videos and they actually benefit you as a bowler, because that's our overall goal here. I don't want you guys buying two of the same bowling ball. That just isn't a good idea. You don't want to get tricked into that. So my goal is to kind of get rid of the transparency with these bowling balls so that you can make the best arsenal possible to make you the best bowler imaginable. But with that, let's kick it off with the strong and smooth category. These are generally our super strong asymmetrical solid balls. The first one is one of the strongest in bowling, the Jackal Onyx. The Jackal Onyx is that new asym solid Jackal from Motiv. They have one out 24/7 basically, and this is the new one. Past ones were the Jackal Ambush and other ones that I can't remember at this point. This is the earliest and smoothest ball Motiv has to offer. Coming up right below it is actually a symmetrical ball in the Sub-Zero Forge. Sub-Zero Forge has a super strong core and cover combo, much smoother and slower than the Jackal Onyx. It likes to play straighter than the Onyx does, but it is still insanely early, insanely slow. Coming up next is one of the best asyms ever in the Jackal Ghost. The Jackal Ghost fits right below the Onyx. However, the Ghost is very versatile, where you can polish it, you can dull it, can fit a lot of different situations. The cover is a little bit weaker on this Ghost compared to other things, so it can kind of jump all over the place in this category based on your favorite surface. And finally is a limited edition ball in the Jackal EJ. Can you buy this ball anymore? Kind of. It's kind of hard to get, but it still should fit on this list. It's going to fit right below the Jackal Ghost, a little bit quicker, a little bit later, but it is still super, super strong bowling ball. I don't know if it's the color, I don't know what it is, but it is still very, very strong compared to what we all expected when it first released. Coming up next is a strong and sharp category. This is mainly asymmetrical pearl balls fitting right below that first category. Coming off with the number one ball is going to be the Crimson Jackal. This is the earliest one on the list. This is that Jackal core, super, super strong core with a quicker cover stock on it, but still strong enough to make it really high on this list. This is going to be that big asym pearl cover or ball that everybody knows and loves from their different companies. This is Motiv's. It's been around for a while and has been good. Now, as I say that, we're going to get into the true GOAT of Motiv bowling right now. That is the Evoke Hysteria. This ball won a ton of PBA titles, definitely in the running for Ball of the Year right now. It is phenomenal. It's an amazing ball. Everyone who likes Motiv stuff probably has one at this point. It is that very stereotypical asym pearl, round, continuous, works on a lot of situations. Probably one of the best balls on this list. And finally is going to be the pearl version of the Sub-Zero Forge in the Steel Forge. There's always a pearl forge that's out. They're kind of hit or miss most of the time. Not great, not bad. The steel seems to be a better version of a lot of the past ones, so it's basically just the nuclear forge on steroids. So if you like the nuclear and you want a new one, check out the steel. Coming up next is the benchmark category, the medium and smooth balls. These are generally symmetrical solids. A couple asym solids in here, but let's get right into it with the first one, which is an asym solid in the Lethal Venom. Lethal Venom has a super strong cover to it with that weaker asymmetrical Venom core. It's a good ball. It's fine. Michael Davidson ended up almost breaking the PBA scoring record at the beginning of the season when it was first coming out on a short pattern. So if you want a reactive ball for a short pattern, this can be a great play for you, but it doesn't like much angle. It likes to play straighter. Coming up right after it is the brand new Primal Ghost. Primal Ghost is the Jackal Ghost cover with the Primal Rage core. Really good combination, makes it a perfect middle-of-the-road benchmark. If you need a benchmark from Motiv, this is going to be your best option. The other ones are a little niche, a little too weak, a little too strong. This one's in that Goldilocks zone of just right. Next is the only Pride bowling ball on the list, the Pride Liberty. The Pride Liberty was a American-themed bowling ball, hybrid, mild asym, wants to hook a little earlier. Again, like the Jackal Ghost, highly versatile when it comes to its surface. A lot of people who throw it on house shots like to put a little bit of polish on it, bring it up to about 3,000 grit. It's really good in that spot, way different than the Primal Ghost. In my opinion, you can have a Primal Ghost and a Pride Liberty in the same bag with no problems. There's a big gap between those two. And speaking of a big gap between them, we next have the Venom Shock, which is a full level below the Pride Liberty and the Primal Ghost. This is the greatest ball that Motiv has ever made. Symmetrical solid, does everything you want it to, but it is a little bit weaker compared to the other ones on the list because the core doesn't have much for differential. So that's why it's a little bit lower on this list. So again, you can have a Primal or a Pride or a Primal and a Venom Shock in your bag just fine. The last one on this list, I was very surprised to ever see it actually be shiny out of box, was the Black Venom. The Black Venom is that asymmetrical Venom core, solid cover, but it comes polished. So that's very interesting. It falls right below the Venom Shock, very round, very continuous, still smooth because it does have that asym Venom core, but it is a little bit quicker than everything else we've mentioned on this category so far. Coming up next is the medium and sharp category. Tons of symmetrical pearls on this part of the category. This is going to be your benchmark pearl ball at the end of the day. We're going to start with the Primal Rage Evolution. This ball is phenomenal. I really personally like this thing. It is that symmetrical pearl, middle of the road symmetrical pearl, kind of like the Ember from SPI or kind of like Piranha Power Core from Brunswick. It's in that middle of the road, just something that I think most Motiv fans should probably have in that medium sharp list. I think it's the best one in this category and probably a top 4 bowling ball that Motiv has right now. Right below it is the Hyper Venom. The pink ball is going to be just a Pearl Venom Shock. If you like your Venom Shock, you want a more angular version, get a Hyper Venom. If you don't care, you just want a medium sharp bowling ball, I'd recommend the Primal a little bit over it. The pink ball is a little bit over under at times. It started out really, really hot. I loved that thing out of the box, but it slowly started to just drop down the list a little bit more as better bowling balls are coming out. And finally, at the very bottom of this list is the Supra Clutch. The Supra series is always in the weak sharp or low on the medium sharp list. This one's just a little bit stronger than the last one, the Supra GT and other Supras before it. So it really just fits right below that Hyper Venom. It's good. It's fine. It's a little pricey for the performance point, but it's still a good ball. And now there are only 2 bowling balls in the weak and smooth category that we're hitting next, and these are both thrills. We have the Max Thrill Solid starting us off. Really weak core, really weak cover, stronger than most of the other like entry-level bowling balls on the market. Still a weak and smooth bowling ball, but then right below it is the Max Thrill Hybrid. This is just a hybrid version, so really pick your favorite out of the two. They act very, very similar. I think the hybrid might be just a titch like smoother, which is weird. It's a little less round, which is odd, but whichever one you like, pick your favorite color really. And finally, weak and sharp category, we're going to start off with another thrill in the Max Thrill Pearl. This is again just a pearl version of the first 2 I just mentioned. They're going to be in a 1, 2, 3 order combo. So really pick your favorite 1 or 2 on the list and then fit them in the categories that you think they should be. I don't think you should have 2 of them be dull or 2 of them be shiny. I think you should have 1 dull, 1 shiny, and you'll be set. I didn't know if I needed to include this one, but we're putting the Motiv Ascend on the bottom of the list in the weak and sharp. Super, super weak core, super, super weak cover. It is entry level at the end of the day. It might not deserve a spot on this list, but if you need that lowest of the low hook potential from Motiv, Ascend is going to be right there for you. All the colors are the same, so just pick your favorite. And that will do it for the Motiv categorization for this month. We want to do this series every 6 months, so if you enjoy these and you want more of them, make sure to let me know down below in the description or in the comments. Apologies. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. We have a lot of cool things in the description. We have a Bowler's Mart link if you want to buy any of these bowling balls. We also have chamois that we sell, ZVL Bowling chamois. We have a red and blue Spider-Man-ish one right now. If you want to grab that, let me know if you do grab it. I really appreciate it. But otherwise, we're going to try to do these every 6 months. If you guys enjoy these, again, let me know. But otherwise, I will see you on the next one.